Hi, Leo. What's up? Welcome to your reading. We're going to see what's going on with you, what you need to look out for right now. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If you'd like a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. And let's see what you need to know. We have not worth it. Confession. Marriage or life partnership. My deck is upside down, so I'm just going to flip it. This is your pre-shuffle, just getting a feel of who we may be connecting with today. We have new job or increase with manager. Legal matters. It came out in the reverse. Also this life purpose. Okay, I'm getting so many different things. This is going to be a time where you might actually be experiencing some sort of delay or even rejection, Leo. We have no at the bottom. Not worth it was your first card out. There might be something currently taking place in your life and you're realizing like this just is not worth it. Or I'm just like, it's going to be a no for me. Like that's kind of what it's giving. Something in your life or something you're realizing is just not worth your time or your energy. Maybe you're confessing it, or maybe you're just like blurting this truth out to someone. There may be some sort of conversation that takes place and you're just like, you know what, like this is just not worth it. Or this isn't worth talking about, or this isn't worth my energy. We also had life, partnership, or marriage coming out. So this could be between you and your partner, or maybe you're discussing conversations with someone that you're dating and maybe you aren't in alignment, or maybe you both are on two different pages. You want different things. Others of you, if there's something you're wanting to say, but you're on the fence, maybe it's not worth expressing it just yet. You might want to hold back until you're 100% sure that what you want to say, because it could change the dynamic. It could be something that, like, once you say it, it's very hard to come back from. So maybe right now, hold back from confessions. That's another thing I'm getting with this, because that might, if you're in like a committed relationship or you're married or there's some kind of like life partnership here, it might really change the dynamic. It could be better, it could be worse, but maybe right now it says not worth confessing just yet. Maybe just wait. Maybe just wait. We do have new job or increase with manager that came out. Some of you are starting a new job or you're entering a new position in your current existing job, or maybe there's a shift in your career for some of you. But yeah, some of you guys, you're stepping into like a managing position or just more responsibility. Definitely feels here that you're going to be earning a whole lot more money, and maybe you're working in the legal industry. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you are, that might be something you're considering pursuing, or it just seems like there could even be someone coming up about jury duty, being summoned to jury duty, or getting some sort of like letter in the mail regarding like some sort of paperwork, legalities. It might have to do with if you're going through a divorce, right? Like this isn't coming through very strongly, but it's like not worth it with marriage or life partnership with legal matters. Some of you maybe are filing for a divorce, or there's some sort of splitting assets, or even co-parenting, and you get the kids these days, I get them these days, or they're child support. I don't know. I'm getting a couple different. This is like scattered and random as fuck right now, but we'll get into the main messages with the tarot. These are just some things that might be popping up around this time for you. Life purpose. Now, when this first came out, it did flip in the reverse. I feel like some of you are in this transition of figuring out what you want to do in your life. It doesn't matter how old you are, how long you've been living. You're just in this transitional stage, and you're finding your footing, or you're finding a new sense of purpose. And maybe there's some delays, or maybe there's rejection that you're experiencing right now, but it's redirecting you to something greater. It's redirecting you to something much greater, right? An increase. There will be some kind of increase. So something that you may have lost, something that fell through, it's going to come back in a different form, better than what was before. We're blurry here. Okay. So let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. Show me clearly what's happening. Nine of Pentacles is your first card out with the Fool. Six of Wands. Two of Cups. This fell out on top with the Fool. Let's get one more. This fell out here. We'll keep that. Judgment. Bottom we have Strength. The Seven of Cups. The Moon. Page of Wands. I don't know why I'm putting it like this, but normally I go from left to right, but for some reason I'm doing right to left. Empress. So specifically the signs that we have out here, we have Leo, which is you. Beautiful. You're in your energy. We have Pisces. We have Taurus. Taurus season could be relevant. Taurus, Libra. And then we have Aries and Aquarius. So what did I just state? Like half the signs. So, you know. Anyways. Okay, so starting off with the Nine of Pentacles. Solid, secure, confident, really just focused on you. Your lane. Focus on gaining more stability and just improving yourself. And enjoying your own company. You know, you're vibing, you're thriving, you're having a good time. You're just moving along quite nicely. 10 of Wands came out afterwards. So you may have a lot of pressure that you're putting on yourself. You could have a lot of people that rely on you. You're extremely independent, but you know, it's like you could use a little bit of support. You could use a little bit of help. And I actually do see help is on the way, or there's someone that may come into your life, or some people that may help or assist you. And someone is smoking weed. I can smell it. I just got the strongest whiff. Okay. Right now. I mean, hey, enjoy. Maybe you are listening to this reading. Maybe you're lighting one up, but like, holy fuck. Like, I just got the strongest whiff. Okay. Have fun. Anyways, I ain't gonna get high off of a little smell from it. Like, no, bitch. That's not how it works. Okay. Maybe for some, but not for me. Okay. This is hilarious. Wow. Anyways, this feels here like a lot of pressure, and you have a lot on your plate, and you're trying your best to keep it together and to stay focused. There could be something that's weighing you down. You just have a lot on your plate, honestly, and it looks like you have another thing beginning or something new that you're considering pursuing or trying out. Your hands are already full though, so this is another thing that's adding to your routine, to your schedule. So time management could be very important. It feels here you might actually need to clear your schedule, or like clear a day specifically for whatever this is, because I feel like, I mean, we'll have to clarify and see what this new beginning is, but I think this is connected to your life purpose. I think that this is something that is going to really light you up and bring in a lot of passion. Some of you, this could be about a business or some sort of passion project. Maybe this is about your health and wellness, or you're trying to make adjustments so that you have more time for the things you want to experience, or you're like prioritizing different things. The Fool and Judgment. Spirit is kind of like blowing the trumpet, be like, hey, you're entering a new cycle or a new phase, a new chapter in your life, right? What is it that you're holding on to from your past that doesn't serve you, or this new version of yourself, this new identity, this new vibe? There's some sort of past lingering cycles, memories, emotions. What is it that you're still carrying from the past that doesn't serve you right now, or isn't part of the future, right? What parts of the past are you bringing with you into the future that really is not relevant? It's like mixing old wine with new wine. It's just, it's not mixed. It's not, it doesn't mix. Like, something's not mixing. You're not supposed to mix it. So Spirit's kind of saying like, hey, there's a few doors, or there's a few things, loose ends that you may want to tidy up, so you're not dragging this with you when you're starting over, you're starting fresh. You want a blank canvas. And if your canvas isn't blank, use a little gesso, right? Clean the surface. There could be something coming up about a connection here with the Two of Cups, right? This came out between the Fool and Judgment. There could actually be some sort of spiritual connection that you carry with someone, and whether this is somebody new or someone that's already existing. I mean, if we look around the surrounding cards, you may have an opportunity for a second chance or reconciling. There may be a chance to start over with somebody. If this is somebody new, you may actually have a decision between the old person versus the new person. You may actually have to make a choice. Do you want to start fresh? You want to go back to the past? That's your call, that's your choice. So, I mean, you have lots of options, and it shows that here over with the Seven of Cups. You do have plenty of options. It's just a matter of what is it that you're looking for, what is it that you want, and what's going to lead to the most success or support, what's going to make you the happiest here with the Six of Wands. So you are making a lot of achievements towards these goals that you've set, these personal goals that you've been pursuing and prioritizing, although it hasn't been easy. Maybe you're a little tired, maybe you need a rest. Burnout could be a thing. There's some friction. The Fool and the Ten of Wands, when it comes to starting something new, there is a little bit of friction. I'm seeing in my mind's eye of like, when whether it's a satellite from space coming back down to Earth and it's breaking through the atmosphere, or if it's a rocket ship or whatever, and again, as it's either leaving our atmosphere or coming back into it, I'm just seeing like the friction and like the fire that surrounds it as it's like entering the space. It's like, I don't know, I'm just seeing that in my mind's eye, like almost like two opposite energies that are combining, intertwining. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of force. Are you forcing something? Are you forcing something right now? Judgment and the Six of Wands. You could be under a lot of pressure from the outside world, or whether this is like friends, your community, your business. There might be a lot of people who know about you, or your name is being spoken in rooms that you're not actually physically in, but people could be talking about you, or they're like, hey, have you heard about Leo? Like, I heard Leo can do this, or Leo's that, or I don't know. There's something about your name being passed around. Or call up Leo. Leo's good at this. Oh, hey, do you know somebody that's good at fill in the blank? Yeah, Leo. Leo's the man. Leo's the girl. Like, hit her up. Hit him up. I don't know. I'm getting this energy of like people drawn to you or talking about you and talking about your skills or your talents, like through word of mouth. I don't know. This seems something that you're gaining a lot more attention than usual. Like you're blowing up. You're blowing up. So then we had Strength, which is your energy. This is energy of patience, dedication, and being really in control of yourself, regardless of what might be going on around you. Which, again, you got a lot on your plate. Strength and Seven of Cups. You have to narrow down your options. And there's something that you're still trying to get clarity on. There's something you're still trying to understand here. Seven of Cups to the Moon. There might be some blind spots. Now, intuitively, you already have a hunch, so you do need to listen to that. And I think if you go in with an optimistic approach with this Page of Wands, you go in with more of just like expecting the best, right? Thinking and focus your energy on the best case scenario. I think something real good can come out of this. You might actually have an invitation that comes in the near future, right? This Aries energy that's in the air. We're, Taurus season's just around the corner, but we have a lot of planets in Aries really getting things moving, being a little bit bold, a little fiery. And you guys, you're a fire sign, so you're going to really rock with this energy. I feel like you actually have multiple manifestations coming through, or like there's like multiple portals, like timeline shifts. You notice like your clocks are all on different times, like from your microwave to your oven to your car to your phone to your bedside table clock, whatever the fuck. And you're noticing like all the clocks are like a minute off or a few minutes off. Timeline shift. I swear. Timeline shift. I swear. So, you could be going through a lot of ascension process and just Because as your vibration is shifting, and it looks like it's like uplifting from a 10 of Wands, we started over here, to then a 6 of Wands and a Page of Wands. There's a huge shift from like feeling kind of heavy, weighed down, a lot of friction, intensity, pressure, to, all right, I'm soaring, I'm flourishing, I'm succeeding, I feel good, I feel empowered, I feel inspired, I feel excited, I feel like, you know, although there might be some uncertainty of where is it gonna lead me, what's gonna happen, is it worth it in the end, you know, all these what ifs, but honestly, it's good energy, it's good vibes, all good vibes. So that's great. Let's see the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. I'm going to look into these cards together. For whatever reason, I just feel like it. Using the vice versa tarot. 7 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands for Leo. This feels like, how am I going to get it all done? We have death coming out. It's the backside. How am I going to get this all done? How is this going to happen? I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do that. I have to prepare. Like, oh, this is going to take forever. How am I going to get it all done? There's a lot of pressure. But regardless, change is taking place. There's progress being made. We have death in the backside. There's the sun. There's this adjustment. There's acceptance. There's optimism here. You might not know exactly how it's all going to transpire, but that's the thing. You don't need to have all the answers. You just got to keep going one step at a time, and you need to prioritize your needs. Prioritize yourself, right? Be consistent. Knight of Pentacles. You're not going to have all the answers overnight. This takes time. Pentacles are the slowest moving. So this could take weeks. This could take months. For some, this might take years, wherever you're at. But guess what? The years are going to pass regardless. Some of you are like, it's going to take 5 years. The 5 years are going to pass regardless. So if you quit now, it's going to take even longer. So fucking just apply yourself, right? We're looking at this kid. He's like observing, maybe it's his father, maybe it's his older brother, whoever the fuck, it could be his uncle. But he's like, when will I get a chance to make a pentacle? And he's like, when you're older, son, when you're older, you can try and do what I'm doing. But right now, you know, you leave it up to the expert. It's like, this is representing maybe you current self versus your past self. This is representing you and your future self. And you're asking like, when is this going to happen? Or when will I be ready? Or when will blah, blah, blah. And your future self saying, very soon, young grasshopper, very soon. Like, you know, there's a little bit of a restlessness and impatience. I'm actually kind of looking like really close to this kid's face. He doesn't look the most impressed. He kind of looks annoyed. I'm going to try and show you. Can you see? He looks like kind of pissed off. It's not focusing. Dude, focus! Alright, you know what? That's fine. There we go. Look. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? He does not look super impressed. He does not look super, you know. Right now he's like, oh, this is all just potential. This is all, it's not even happening right now. But it is. It is. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of hilarious. There is some kind of shift taking place as well. You have the Tower showing up. But let's move to the Fool. Why do we got the Fool for Leo? High Priestess. Is that about that life purpose? About your soul's calling. 6 of Swords. Where you going? Tell me about the Fool for Leo. 3 of Pentacles. Something you're not going to be doing alone. I'll tell you that. I see a commitment coming in. We're taking your commitment to a higher level, if not already. This is what's coming in, and it's actually coming in quite fast. Knight of Swords on the top of the deck. So this is happening quite quickly. A lot of action that you'll be taking. So, of course, like we said a while ago, listen to your instincts, follow your gut. They're leading you down the right path, even if you don't have all the logic behind it or a freaking 5-year plan behind it. Your intuition is your GPS, and it's guiding you to calmer waters or just bringing you towards more of what you've been seeking. And something tells me you're either not doing this alone, or there's going to be someone that you end up in some sort of union or partnership with, or you're going to be collaborating something together, building each other up / building off each other's ideas, brainstorming. There could be something coming up about moving, going back to school, getting some sort of degree, or I don't know, I see like you're studying something. There's something you could be studying, you guys. Or if some of you maybe feel called to go back to school or like pick up some sort of new skill here. 6 of Pentacles. Look at the bigger picture, and also don't let your past and mistakes or failures leave you feeling defeated or leave you feeling not worthy or not good enough. Okay? Don't let your past hold you back. But right now you are needing to look at the bigger picture. Think outside the box. Okay, Judgment. Why is Judgment here? Why the fuck is it blurry again? Here, we got the 2 of Cups. Okay, Judgment. I don't know why I'm hearing Cancer, like Cancerian energy. This is for Leo. I already read for Cancer a couple days ago. Judgment. We have. Oh my gosh! What? Okay, hey, what's up, Cancer? We have the Chariot. What the fuck? What? Whoa! Okay, that just like. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing this for. That still shocks me when that happens. Or like did I manifest this? All right. Chariot with the Judgment card. Use your discernment. Use your discretion. It's like you're entering construction zone. And you know, if you go over the speed limit, you're going to be charged and fined extra than what you would typically be fined. So y'all better slow your roll or slow down a little bit. Be intentional of where you're headed, where you're going. Let's pull a few more, but we have the 8 of Wands at the bottom. So again, a lot of movement, a lot of traction, multiple manifestations coming in just like that. Just like I mentioned Cancerian energy, and then Cancer's card came out. Like literally whatever you speak into, what you speak is into existence. You're speaking into existence. I can't fucking, you know what I fucking mean. Judgment. 7 of Wands with the backside. Talk about Judgment. It's something you're overcoming. 5 of Wands tried coming out here. There could be some conflict, maybe a little bit of drama. The Moon. Okay. Pisces and Cancer energy coming through. Water energy. Lots of emotions. I'll show you. This is a little bit of one of those tests to help, not really a test, but it's just ascending you, helping you move up to the next level. There's some sort of surrender. There's something you're overcoming, and then it's like a huge weight that's been lifted. But you could be feeling vulnerable though with the Moon. Yes, her titties are out. Don't flag this video. Don't you do that. But there's something about being open to receive. Her hand is glowing, right? There's something here. Doesn't it look like the Chariot is approaching this man? This man has no idea. If he were to turn around, he would see like there's a car coming behind him. There's these people. There's this thing coming towards him, but he has no fucking clue, because right now he's just focused on the unknown. Right now he's focused on what's out there, what's gonna happen, what does tomorrow bring me, where is this gonna lead me, what's gonna, this and that. And then it's like, dude, it's right behind you. It's right there. It's right behind you. You're searching in the wrong places, or you're focused on something completely different. There's a surprise. Okay. 2 of Cups. This could be a person coming towards you. 2 of Cups right here. Tell me about the 2 of Cups for Leo. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Someone really wants to like ride off into the sunset with you. Someone really is like trying to bring balance to a situation or bounce to an existing relationship. I also feel like, okay, could there be juggling going on here? Could there be a little bit of juggling? Maybe. Are you juggling, Leo? Whether you're juggling people, juggling multiple things in your life, like again, we did have that energy earlier. You have a lot on your plate, so yes. Trying to find the middle ground, of course. That there's a choice to be made in regards to you and someone that you're close to, or someone that you see the end all be all with, or someone as your wish fulfillment. There is going to be some sort of progression or development in this relationship, taking things to a deeper level of commitment here. I feel like this is something you've been anticipating. 7 of Pentacles was at the bottom, King of Swords, and the 9 of Swords reversed. So you've had to like work through a lot of mental clutter and worries and doubts, and you've had to have a lot of discipline and focus to just like trust that the seeds you planted will reap, or you will reap the fruit of the seeds you planted, not the day you plant the seed, but with time. And so you've really had to stick it out, or you know, your patience is paying off basically. And especially if this is involving you and another, it's paying off. Now, 6 of Wands. Someone might be traveling to see you, or there's like messages, news, information, a phone call. Let's see. 6 of Wands for Leo. 8 of Swords. Why are you unable to recognize something? Ace of Pentacles to the 8 of Swords. There's this opportunity being presented to you, and I'm not sure if this is in regards to more money, this is in regards to having more success, I'm hearing more power, but having just more abundance in your life. But right now you're having trouble seeing it or recognizing it, or if people are trying to applaud you or cheer you on, you're like, oh no, don't look at me, or you're saying, oh no, this isn't that big of a deal. It's like, why are you selling yourself short? You are the shit. You're fucking fantastic. But you're like, oh no, I gotta humble myself. Like, bitch, take up space. Take up some fucking space. 9 of Swords in reverse, right? Get out of your head. Stop overanalyzing. Stop being a perfectionist. You're doing amazing. And also, like, again, I'm just seeing whatever that has you feeling trapped mentally, there's a way out. One more, 6 of Wands. You are getting like praised, recognized, supported, admired. You have a lot of admirers, or a lot of people that respect you. It's almost like you just don't want to mess it up, or you don't want to ruin or tarnish your reputation. 6 of Wands. Anything else? Or is that it? We'll do one more shuffle like this. There we go. Page of Pentacles. And Lovers backside at the bottom. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. What's this about? Some of you got Gemini you're connecting with. But so it's what we saw earlier when we had the Ace of Pentacles underneath, and we're like, what the hell? You can't really see what's in front of you, or there's this abundance, or there's this opportunity, there's these doors or experiences that are trying to come into your life, and you're like, I don't see it, or it's not good enough, or I'm not worthy of this, and you know, your own mind being your blockage here. But you're like starting to recognize whatever that was holding you back, or whatever that you were so afraid of. If it was about being perceived or people having an opinion on you, it doesn't matter. Their opinion doesn't mean jack shit. Do you know who the fuck you are? If not, get to know yourself. Know who the fuck you are. Other people's opinions do not define you. You don't have to give your power away like that. So now you're starting to recognize, now you're starting to see the opportunity, now you're starting to see the abundance that surrounds you, right? You're starting to see that glimmer with that Page of Pentacles, and maybe there's an offer that you are receiving. The one thing though that you could be skeptical of is like, what are their intentions? What if it's not what it seems to be? What if they want something from me? Like, there seems to be someone reaching out, wanting to extend the olive branch. Someone who maybe sees, you know, maybe you're going through, maybe you're struggling a little bit. Maybe you've been going through some challenges or a little bit of some loss, and they're like, here, let me help you out. I see like you've been doing this all on your own, doing this all by yourself, but like, hey, I'm a friend. Hey, let me help you. But there's a question of like, is it unrequited, or there's a question of someone's loyalty or someone's integrity or like ulterior motives. You know, the lover's backside, especially in this deck, it's like this feels kind of hidden or maybe secretive, or you know, your question like, does this person just want something from me because they see I'm coming into the success, or they see that they could gain something from me. So that, I mean, of course that's where you got to set boundaries, but I think a lot of this is just like mental entrapment. You know, you're just getting in your head and having these doubts, but it's important to not let your doubts get in the way, right? It's not worth it feeding into those worries. What is that doing? It's just draining you. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. But yeah, Page of Pentacles can even indicate like a new job. Some of you could be moving. We mentioned that a while ago, so I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay, well, I feel like I'm just gonna leave your reading here. But it seems like things are progressing quite nicely. You got some important people coming in. Things are moving quite quickly over these next couple of days, next couple of weeks. You don't have to have it all figured out. You got to just get out of your head and lean into your soul, lean into the trust, lean into the love, lean into the high vibes, okay? Everything's truly blessed and working out for you in so many ways. You just may not be able to see it right now, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. Okay? Yeah. That's where I'm going to leave your reading. Let me know how it resonates. Private readings are available down below. And have a fantastic day, Leo. See you later. Bye.